Good morning everyone, welcome to a new video. What a start, wow. But I have been up since 5:45 and it is now 9:10 and I have finally settled my child. He has not been a happy bunny this morning. He's had wind, he's had a massive poo, he's had everything, to be honest. He's been fed. He's just very unsettled. He has now settled, so I'm taking the very brief moment that I'm probably going to have, because he is going to be due another feed soon. To wash up his bottles, because he's moved up to the bigger bottles, because he needs the size 2 teat basically, and I'm not changing the teat in the smaller ones, because the smaller ones are only 5 ounces and he's already on 5 ounces, so he's probably going to change and go up soon, so it just seems a bit wasteful. But I might pop out today and get some more of these. We have 5, but when he has like sometimes 2 or 3 bottles through the night, it's just, yeah. And like this morning when he doesn't settle and I haven't been able to obviously clean up the bottles, I've literally got one left, so yeah, not fun at all. But we'll move. I'm gonna clean these bottles, I'm gonna have some breakfast hopefully, and pray that he doesn't wake up, to be honest. It is a nursery day today for Tommy. Excuse me. So he has gone, he is at nursery, he is having the best day, as he always does. Says he doesn't want to go and loves it when he's there. So yeah, I'll probably take him next week and maybe go and like meet my friend for lunch at work. I had to stay in today because I've got a delivery coming. Actually, I need to check my phone at what time that's coming to know when I can go out. I've got a bouncer coming for baby boy. We do have the Mamaroo, but he's just not overly super keen on it. And my mum and dad have like, I think it's called the Joey Wish bouncer. Sorry, this water will go off in a minute. I'm just doing the bottles. So yeah, my mum and dad have the Joey Wish bouncer, which he loves. Like, he's so settled in it. So we got one. So that's being delivered today for Mamas and Papas. So I'm not sure it comes assembled, so I'll probably have to wait until my husband gets back. I'm no technical, well, it's not technical, is it? But I'm no genius when it comes to these things. So yeah, that's coming, so I need to see what time that comes to decide what time I can go up. And I'm probably going to pop to Sainsbury's. Let's see how much the bottles are there, to be fair, because they have quite a big sale on at the moment in like the toddler and baby range, like mostly half price. So I thought I would go and have a look, and it gets me out. So I think I'm going to do that. I was going to pop somewhere else and now I can't remember where. Oh, I've got to post, no, I haven't got to post. I've got to go to an in-post locker, because one of my Vinted parcels has gone there. So that's kind of like a round trip, so I can make it an all-in-one sort of thing, which is great. So yeah, I thought I'd just bring you along on the day. I'm not going to do much more than this. I'm probably going to rebrush my hair and redo it, and brush my teeth and clean my face, and obviously get dressed. But this is going to be a no makeup kind of day. So sorry about that, but yeah, not much is going. I'm only going to the shops and I don't need makeup for that. So yes, I hope you come along with me on the day. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's interesting. If you are liking my content, then please obviously do consider subscribing. You can do underneath. I obviously really need your help. I really want to reach over 1,000 subscribers, and I can only do that with you guys. So if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. Also, just quickly, what to expect from my channel. I currently have a 2-year 9-month-old, so he's 3 in September, and I have a 6-week-old baby boy. So obviously there's a lot of that on my channel. I do hauls, I do reviews, I do, you know, all my pregnancy, motherhood, toddlerhood, all the fun stuff. Vinted hauls, I would have one coming, but I'm just waiting for the stuff to turn up. We will be going on holiday at the end of July, so I will be filming that. It's in the UK, it's not abroad, but I will film that. So I'll do some packing with me videos. So yeah, if it sounds like your cup of tea, please do consider subscribing. I'm gonna go and quickly have my breakfast because I'm conscious that my child may wake up at any point. So I'm gonna go and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but
chop the top made off. I'm back, I'm dressed. I'm fresh. I've brushed my hair, so fun. So we are just popping out now to go to my local Morrison's because it has the in-post locker where I need to collect my parcel. I'm gonna have a look around Morrison's because check out my purse, because they don't show you like what's in Morrison's online anymore, which is really annoying. So I'm gonna, whilst I'm there, I'm just gonna have a quick look, maybe see how much their bottles are, and then we've got to go to, we haven't got to go, but then I'm gonna go to Sainsbury's and like I said, have a look at their sale. I finally got him to go to sleep for like an hour. I'm gonna have to start moving because he's gonna kick off. I'm just going to put it in my sat nav where I'm going. I know where I'm going, but there's so many road closures at the moment that I just put it in Waze so it avoids them. So yeah, I'm going to head off there now. If it's not too busy and I feel comfortable, then I'll like take you round and show you what's happening. But yes, I'm going to go before he kicks off because he likes being in the car. So I need to start getting it moving, but I will catch up with you guys in a bit. It's me from the kitchen again. As you will see, there has been no footage of when we were out. Morrison's was a bit of a bust. It had nothing that was worth showing, and yeah, that was a bit shit. And then in Sainsbury's, I was quickly looking at the sale stuff. But baby boy was kicking off, not massively, but he wasn't like happy, and so I didn't want people like walking past. I'm trying to film like what's on offer, and then he wasn't screaming, he was just a bit like fussy in his pram. Like I'd put his dummy in, he'd be fine, and I'd rock him and he'd be okay. And then like the dummy would come out and then he'd be like, to have it back, so which is fine. So I did get a few bits in Sainsbury's, which I'm gonna set up in the living room in a minute and show you. I was like, oh, I'll do a separate video about like my Sainsbury's sale buys, but then I was like, I might as well just put it in this video. So I'm gonna do that. But since we come back, literally, I don't know how it's 3 o'clock already. I got back about 12:30. I quickly popped to my next door neighbour's because she had a baby 2 weeks after we had baby boy. I know I'm not saying his name. He hasn't been officially registered yet and we're still toying between 2 names. I know I said we were set on it, but until he's officially registered, I don't actually want to use a name. So yeah, he gets registered in 2 days. So from any videos onwards, we should probably be using his name. And I have some size 1 nappies that he's grown out of, and their little girl is actually quite small. I think she's only £6 at the moment. So I was like, I don't want to go to waste, so do you need them? And then she invited me in and we were just chatting for ages. So yeah, that was that. And then I had a phone call from the doctors because I had my 6-week check yesterday, which was fine, like all was fine, no worries at all. But they obviously check you for postnatal depression, and they don't think I've got postnatal depression, but they think that I have more than like the baby blues, and they like obviously wonder if it's because I had a traumatic experience again. So she called it the postnatal blues. So I had someone ring me today to like maybe help signpost me towards some different directions. So she's sending me some information and I can do what I want with it. But over the next few days I am going to start writing my complaint to Bedford Hospital, which will be fun. Also, I bought these for Adam for Father's Day for his iced coffee, but I actually love them and I use them. So I'm going to start writing my complaint to them, which is fun. I'm still waiting for my notes. I sent off for them like last week, so they wouldn't be here yet anyway, but I am waiting for them to come through so I can add them into my complaint later on, like with names and stuff. So this will be like a really rough draft that I can just like start getting things on paper because I really need to do it. So yeah, that was my 6-week check. It was all fine. She offered me contraception and I just said no. Like, I don't want it. I'm not very good on contraception. It makes me a really horrible person. And not that I, you know, openly talk about my sex life, but don't worry, we use condoms. So I managed to go without contraception between Tommy and baby boy without having a baby in between, and there was 2.5 years between that, so I can do it, it's fine. So yeah, they offered me that, checked if I was breastfeeding, asked if I still wanted to. I was like, I think we're a bit late on that boat now, it's 6 weeks, like it's dry in there. And then obviously we just talked about like how I was feeling and things like that, and she also explained what happens at his 8-week appointment, and jabs. He's just waking up from a nap now. Can you hear him? So I'm gonna go settle him, try and have a snack because I haven't had lunch, and then I will try if I can settle him back down. Then I will sit down and show you the bits I got from Sainsbury's. So I'll catch you. Hi guys, so I'm going to talk a little bit quietly because baby boy is asleep on his sleepy head, like literally right there. I've just settled him down, so I don't want him to wake up, but I don't want to like leave the room to like film in a different room and like leave him down here on his own. So I'm going to like vlog, but just do it a bit quietly. So like I said, I was going to show you all of the pieces that I purchased from Sainsbury's. There's actually quite a bit. I didn't realise how much I'd got. Excuse the state of me as well, like I do look awful, but when I'm just sat at home on my own with the baby, like there's just no point in getting like dressed up and things like that. So anyways, this is how I look. Yeah, 99% of the time. So yeah, fun. I don't know what I'm trying to justify here, but anyways, yes, this is what I look like most of the time, parenting a newborn and a toddler, okay? And if on the rare occasion I can get dressed up, I will and put some makeup on, but just get used to seeing my face like this for the foreseeable. But anyways, that's not what you stayed on this video for. So yeah, Sainsbury's, I saw online that they had a sale on. They didn't have great sizes online, so I was going to pick up a parcel from an InPost locker today that I'd purchased out on Vinted. So I can kind of do a round trip, like past the big Sainsbury's in Bedford, so I just did that. I just went and picked up the parcel, which was at Morrison's, and then I did a round trip, went to Sainsbury's. So I thought I'd have a look, see what was going on, see if they had any decent stuff. The toddler section was shit. They literally had nothing, which I'm not surprised by because they didn't have anything online either. Oh no, they actually had quite a lot online, just not in the size I wanted. But anything I wanted wasn't in store, so anyways. But the baby section was really good, and I picked up quite a bit, so I thought I'd show you that as well. I also just picked up some trainers for myself. I have like designer trainers. I have like Converse, and I have my Adidas, which are a bit battered, and I have my Vans. But I kind of needed a new pair of trainers, but obviously as a mum, I say obviously as mum too, I don't have any money. I have money, clearly, you'll see from the next bit I show you. I just don't spend it on me, I spend it on my children. So I saw these trainers, they're just like nude trainers, and I thought these would look nice with like summer dresses and just like my leggings and stuff. And they were only £13, so yeah, I just can't afford like Adidas, Nikes, Converse anymore. Like for a special occasion, like yeah, maybe I might like ask for Christmas or like my birthday. Like I got my Converse for Mother's Day, so yeah. So yeah, I just picked those up because I thought they'd be really nice to have. So that was a little treat to myself. £13. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, so let's get into what I got for the boys. There is one thing for Tommy in there because the baby section goes up to 2 to 3, and you'll see what I purchased was so nice, I just couldn't resist. But yeah, so let's crack on. So first up there were these tops. So I wanted, so you can get the matching leggings, and I wanted to get like all matching. So the only size they had the top and the leggings in the same size was 9 to 12 months. So these were originally £10 for the pack. It's got the panda, and then the dots, and then I think this is just like a plain, oh no, that one's got koala on the back. So these were originally £10, so reduced to 5. So it's 3 tops for £5, buzzing. And from what I remember from like Tommy's wardrobe, his like I don't really know, I think from 3 to 6 months, I kind of just, I don't know, I just didn't really like a lot of his clothes. I've looked back when I've been sorting through them, and a lot of them will be on Vinted because I don't like them. But I think because like when I was purchasing stuff, obviously I purchased stuff in that size when the shops had opened, because obviously he was born within COVID and things like that. Not within COVID, he was born within the COVID times, shall we say. We weren't actually in a lockdown when he was born. Then we had the tiered system, and then we had like the 4-month lockdown. So that was kind of when I was starting to buy 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12. So it was all online, so I just kind of got what I could get, whether I liked it or not. And now some of it, looking back, I'm like, oh no, why did I buy that? So yeah, there'll be a lot being sold. So yeah, I thought I'd stock up on some bits like in those sizes, just that I liked. And as you can see, these are just a bit more neutral. I'm more about the neutral vibe this time. So the leggings are a pack of 2, and they were originally £7, so they would have been reduced to £3.50. They did have the trousers in some other sizes, so I have just picked some up. So I got them in 0 to 3 because I thought this with like a long sleeve vest and some socks, it looks so cute when the weather cools down. So yeah, they were £3.50, and then obviously these were £3.50. I got them in 6 to 9. So yeah, he's got quite a few. And if for whatever reason he like doesn't wear these, so I'm going to put them into storage, and if he doesn't wear them when he comes down to being in that size, then I'm just going to sell them on Vinted. So check out my Vinted, guys, I'll link it down below. I do upload like quite a few bits, so just keep an eye on it, because when I'm going in, I'm going to be packing down his like newborn and 0 to 1 month soon, because he's like on the tighter end of 0 to 1 months, but like 0 to 3 is still a bit too big, if that makes sense. So I haven't swapped him fully over yet, but when I obviously pack down 0 to 1, I will be going through it and popping some stuff on Vinted. I've already started a little pile, but I will be starting to do that, so do keep an eye on my Vinted. I will keep some of the stuff just in case we have a third, because let's be honest, should we have a third, given the family tree, it's likely going to be a boy. So I don't want to get rid of all of it, and plus I want to keep some of it because some of it's lovely. If we end up just stopping at a second, I will just go through it a bit more and just keep like the bits with all the special memories. So anyway, keep an eye on my Vinted. And then I got this cute little outfit, which I'm going to look at the weather and see when it's meant to be nice again, because it's like not linen, I don't really know what it is, but it's just a very cool material. Like, I think this would keep him really cool. Now I'm not sure how much this was because it didn't have a tag. I don't know where my receipt is. When I come to edit this, I will pop on screen how much this actually was, like pre-sale and then sale price, because I just thought it was so lovely, and it's just got these shorts as well. So I figured if it gets like really hot again, that he could wear this and he'd just be really cool. Like, not cool as in like I'm so cool, obviously. Anyways, I'm just jabbering on. Can you tell I've been up since 6:15? I just need to keep awake, really, don't I? And then on that note of it being warm, I saw these shorts which were in 0 to 3, so I thought again, if it gets too hot, he could just again wear these, maybe like a short sleeve vest or something, and these will just keep him relatively cool. And I really love the colour of those, the green ones. So yeah, really like them. They were originally £8, they were £4. Again, if he doesn't get into wearing them because it cools down or whatever, they're brand new and still got tags on, I can easily put it on Vinted. So yeah. So sorry, I'm very thirsty. Now I do actually have these tops. Have I put them in another vlog? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe they're on my Instagram. Anyways, I can't remember what size I got them in, but I saw them in sale, so I thought I would pick them up. I'm pretty sure I got them in 0 to 3. But now I'm thinking I might have got them in 3 to 6 because they're long sleeve. I don't know. Regardless, they were only £3.50, so if I've doubled up, again I'll just put the extras on Vinted. So these were reduced from £7 to £3.50, and it's just got the bears on there and then the spotted brown one on the back. So I got them in 3 to 6 months and 6 to 9 months. Probably should have got them in 9 to 12, but we move. So yeah, love them. As you can tell, I just love anything bear related, as you can see from my life and everything that I use, or outfits. I actually saw this outfit at Tommy's playgroup on another little boy. I think his name's Albie. Yeah, I think a little boy Albie was wearing this, and he just looked so cute in it. And then when I saw it was in the sale, and I was like, oh my god. So it is in 6 to 9 months. So I'm wondering if he's going to get in it when it's warm. I don't know. I just loved it so much. They only had like 3 to 6 months, which would definitely be winter, and then 6 to 9 is probably still definitely going to be winter. I'm going to keep hold of it. It was reduced from 14 down to 7. I'm going to keep hold of it, and when he comes around to that size, then we'll see if he gets in it. If he doesn't, I'll just sell it. But it was one of those I think I really would have regretted not getting it, if that makes sense. And then there was this little velour set which I just thought was so cute. Like, I wish you could feel it, and just the colour, like, oh, I really love him in this kind of like sagey colour. So yeah, I saw this and couldn't resist. So it was originally £12 down to £6. So yeah, I got him that 0 to 3 months. And that was super, super cute. I'm going to look at the weather because instead of putting that into storage, I might just like put it in his wardrobe now for him to wear. Stop. Look at my boys in their matching outfits. They're just cute. I made them. Let's look at the weather, shall we? I keep harping on about the weather. Okay, so Saturday it's meant to be 24. So maybe he can wear his new little like linen-y top and shorts. Thursday it's meant to rain. Okay, so it's dry and warmish, so okay, he can wear some of this stuff. They match, so I'll show you those in a minute. And then there were these, I don't know what you would call them. They're like thicker baby grows. Like they're they're a 1.5 tog baby grow, which I thought was like actually quite impressive. I thought these would be quite good, not necessarily for like sleeping. I suppose they could in the winter, but I thought these would be good like if you're out and about during the winter, or like when it's a bit colder. These would be really good for him to wear, like just as an outfit. So you can definitely feel they're a bit thicker than normal baby grows. So I just thought they'd be really cute for him and actually quite sensible. Like, I don't know, if he was in his pram and we were going to, I don't know, it was just cold. I don't know, I can't think of an example. Like, but even going shopping and you know you've got to walk across the car park outside and it's cold, like just thought these would be really, really handy for him to wear and he'd be warm. Like I just worry about them either being too hot or too cold. Like such a mum, aren't I? So I got this in 3 to 6 months, which will be, God, when would he be 3 months? Born in May, so it'd be August to November, so it'd be a bit cooler. And then they had it in 6 to 9 months, so I got it in that as well. So these were actually reduced from £10 down to a £5, so I just figured like I couldn't go wrong. Like the fact that they've got the togs and things like that, like I just think you couldn't really go wrong. So yeah, £5 each, not too bad. Maybe if he doesn't use the 3 to 6 month one, I can sell that. But yeah, I'm very on this. If I don't use it, I'll just sell it, kind of thing. Sorry, my bra strap was hanging out there. So yeah, really, really like those, and hopefully they come in handy. And then the last couple of pieces are actually little matching pieces for the boys. So like I said, I did get something for Tommy. And it's just this raincoat, which I just thought was so nice. This is not going to nursery because like look at the colours. If he ruined it, I mean I know it's on the sale, but if he ruined it I would just die. He goes to nursery and like his really cheap Primark stuff, but I won't be ashamed to admit is kind of really stained. So yeah, he does go to nursery in cheap shit because they get dirty and they play with paint and they play with stuff that stains. So yeah, that's where I get, if anyone ever wants to know where you should get your nursery clothes from, go to Primark. Just go Primark all the way and don't worry about what other mums send their kids. I've seen mums send their kids to my nursery, well not my nursery, Tommy's nursery, in like Zara, and literally I'm like looking at them like, either you have a really good job, because if I sent Tommy in Zara and it got ruined, I would be devastated. But, or I'm just like, are you mad? Like, why? I just go into Primark and go on like the folded section where like the tops are like either, I don't know, I think the baby ones are £1.30 and like the toddler ones or the older boy ones are like £1.80, and I just get a selection. So in the summer I get him a few t-shirts because he only goes once a week, and in the winter I get him like long sleeve t-shirts, and sometimes when it's full on winter I go on the folded section where they have the jumpers that are cheap for like £4, and I buy him a few of those, and that's his nursery section because I don't want it to get ruined. I'm even that person in his wardrobe. He has a nursery basket, so that like when I say to Adam, because obviously now I'm on maternity leave, sometimes I'm asleep when they go, obviously I micromanage and I had to sometimes lay his stuff out. Tommy's, not Adam's, he's fine, he can do that. But sometimes I haven't, and for whatever reason I haven't done that, so Adam knows, just go in the nursery basket, don't put him in anything else, because if you put anything else and it gets ruined, it won't be happening. Obviously I love my husband dearly, but he doesn't know how my brain works and how I've sorted Tommy's wardrobe, okay? So I'm not like a controlling wife. I just obviously now having baby boy number 2, I'm trying to obviously preserve as much as I can. So like, you know, if Tommy's going to eat like red pasta, for example, I'm not going to put him in, I know this sounds terrible, like, but I'm not going to put him in like garish, horrible stuff I don't like, and don't care if it gets ruined, because either way I've spent money on it and I don't want it ruined anyway, so I want to like it. So I am that mum that if he's like wearing a beige top and, you know, he has red pasta, I'm like, let's take the top off. Like, come on, like, let's try and keep everything nice. Anyways, I've digressed about nursery. But yeah, I saw this raincoat online, and I actually saw this when it was full price and really liked it, but just didn't get it. So I saw when it was reduced, I was like, ooh, I'll have a bit of that. So I got one for Tommy in 2 to 3, and then I got one for baby boy in 9 to 12. So I was going to get one in a smaller size, but I figured, like, they had it in 0 to 3 and 3 to 6, but I really thought, like, there's no way he's been wearing like a raincoat at 0 to 3 or 3 to 6, like he's still going to be in like baby outfits. Whereas I think at 9 to 12, that's where you start putting them in like more like outfits, not adult outfits because he's not an adult, but you know what I mean. You start dressing them more like out of baby grows and out of like the cuter outfits. They like actually start dressing in proper outfits. So yeah, I thought these would be really cute. So they were actually reduced from £13 down to £7.50. £7.50. So a little bit still more on the spenny side, but I just thought so cute. And then obviously baby boy can have his when he's a bit younger, and then if we keep this nice, then he can have his brothers when he's older. So yeah, that is it for my Sainsbury's stuff. I did also have an Amazon order come through that I wanted to share with you. I think this is a universal stroller holder. Oh, he's starting to stir. I think this is a universal cup holder, but I actually saw this on Fab and Elle's stories like a couple of weeks ago, and they actually have the same double pram as us. They have the Ickle Bubba Venus duo, which I will link down below, and I will link this down below as well. And they had this holder. Now I've been putting my phone in Tommy's like hood part of it because he never wants the hood over him, and Adam pulled the hood over him the other day and my phone was in there and it came up and he smashed my screen protector, not my screen, but it was really annoying because I've just changed my screen protector. Oh darling, he's alright, he's just having a stretch and a little bit of a cough. So I got him to order me one of these. He was like, pay me back. I was like, well, you smashed my phone and I'm going to have to get a screen protector now, so no. But this actually has the cup holder and a phone holder. I don't know if you can see it there. Yes, you can. So this is good because I always have my phone on me. I like to take pictures of the boys and obviously like just have my phone close to me rather than in the bag underneath, because it's quite hard to get to. I've got quite a big changing bag. So yes, this is going to be added to my Ickle Baba Venus pram, literally probably today. So I will link this down below in case that interests you, but I'm pretty sure it's like a universal one. I think it will pretty much go on any pram. It does say universal. Universal fit, 360-degree adjustable clip design that fits 9. Oh my god, I don't know if you just heard that, but he's definitely just done a massive poo. Wow. I'm going to quickly finish this bit off and I'm going to have to go and change that. Yeah, fits 99% strollers, wheelchairs, shopping trolleys, walkers and more. So it says it fits thick circular strollers, mini circular strollers and flat tube strollers on there. I'll just put that on the screen so you can see it. So yeah, this was only £9.99, so I think that's really, really affordable for your drinks holder and obviously your phone. So that's pretty impressive. So I will be adding that onto the pram. The other one's a bit different. My single eye candy has, he's in the bassinet, so I just put my phone on top of that if I need it. But yes, but my changing bag is massive, like it really struggles to go underneath, so yeah. Why is it I can just never find a changing bag that I'm in love with? Maybe I just need to chill out and grow to love it again, because I do like it. It's a great bag, but it's just a lot. You take a lot out with a newborn, don't you? Anyways, this section has now become 23 minutes long. My child is waking up. I was going to show you the couple of pieces I had from Vinted, but this is already too long. It's way too long. And this is meant to be just like a day in the life. Obviously Tommy will be coming home from nursery soon, but I probably won't film us because on nursery days we literally have dinner, he has bath and he goes pretty much straight to bed because he's so tired. So I'm not going to put him on here in the bath naked because, no, there's weirdos out there and that's just not appropriate. So I will probably end the vlog here. If I don't and there's an extra bit of footage, you're welcome, but I might end it here, who knows. But yes, I'm going to go and change this little boy's bottom and just sit and give him a cuddle for a little while until his big brother comes home. And if I get time, I will try and come on and show you the couple of Vinted pieces that came today, and maybe footage of me putting his bouncer together because that came today. So if there is any footage, that will be what it is. But if not, thank you for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. And if you do like it, please do consider subscribing. I really, really appreciate it if you do, because I obviously really want to make something of like my Instagram and my YouTube, so thank you so much if you do, and all your support doesn't go unnoticed. But yes, I'm gonna go and maybe see you in a bit, maybe not. Bye guys.